October the 3rd. Marco Forgioni is the Director General of the Chartered Institute of Export and International Trade. I asked him about the route's potential.
In coming years, this could be a really important sea route, not just for China, but actually for access between Europe and the East. So I think that as we're seeing climate change affecting the extent of sea ice through the route and investment in specialist shipping, actually this could become a major factor.
Given the geopolitical uncertainty around certain waterways at the moment, how significant is the timing of this opening up?
Well, it's part of a broader strategy of China particularly looking at diversification of its supply networks and supply chains. In addition to the work that's going into the opening up the Arctic, the Northern Sea Route, the polar Silk Road, as China is calling it, there's also huge investment in what's known as the Middle Corridor, which is the multimodal route through the Caspian Sea. So it's clear that China sees access to its markets as being constrained currently by geopolitics and is investing heavily to open up alternative routes, avoiding those choke points in geopolitically sensitive areas.
What is required in order to make sure that what is up to now being quite a dangerous icy route stays safe?
So there are a number of areas. First is the investment in the ice-breaking ships and specialist container ships that can handle sea ice. Then there also needs to be investment in search, rescue and additional support. There aren't very many ports at all available along that Arctic route. But certainly as we see demand improving, as we see the period of time that the Arctic route remains seriously ice-free, expanding. We're now looking at nearly 5 months of ice-free access. The route will be used more regularly, and we will start to see those investments paying off. But indeed, not just China and Russia are investing in their ice-breaking shipping capabilities, but Finland is investing dramatically in its ice-breaking capabilities.
Of course, it's an environmentally sensitive area as well. What controls are in place to make sure that it stays protected?
Well, the International Maritime Organization has set rules, particularly for transiting around through vulnerable areas, particularly through the Arctic. So it will be a case of what mitigations can be put in place, and then should the worst happen, that there are spillages or issues of contamination, that those can be dealt with effectively, which means investment in the infrastructure around the route. And that's something that Russia is already looking at, not just to open up the Arctic Sea route for container shipping and for global supply networks, but also because of its military access, particularly into the North Atlantic.
Yeah, that's Marco Forgioni, Director General of the Chartered Institute of Export and International Trade.